Hey everyone, how's it going? Kim here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm taking us through a 30-minute core and flexibility workout. This is all on the floor, so all you need today is a mat. Go ahead, get set up, and when you're ready, we'll get started. Okay, we're gonna start this workout on our hands and knees. So get your hands directly under your shoulders, knees under your hips, about hip width apart. And we're gonna start with a cat-cow. So tuck your toes into the floor, take your tailbone down to the floor, round through your back, drop your chin down. Nice deep breath in, wiggle it side to side, just waking up those muscles. And then exhale, tailbone lift, press your belly down, drive your chest forward, and look center. Good, and let's do that again. Exhale. Good, and round. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Good. Just circle it out here. Do whatever feels good. In through that back. We're going to take it down into a child's pose. So flatten out those feet. Take your hips back all the way. And really just shimmy it side to side as you sink into your heels. Reach those arms forward and then come forward down to your belly and give it a little press up. Release it down, take it back into that child's pose. Getting some movement now, warming up through the joints and getting that blood flowing. And lift, open up the front body. Good, and back. Really stretch it out here and forward. Lift. Last time here, hold it. Good, bring it forward, step one leg through. And we're coming into a low lunge here. Really push that hip forward and then come back and lift the toe, pull it towards you, get that stretching through the back of the hamstring. Good, rocking it forward and back. So really just kind of warming it up here. Inhale and exhale. Good. One more time, then we're going to switch to the other side. Good. Let's take it to the other side. And again, drive that hip down towards the floor, really opening up and stretching that hip flexor and back. Inhale. And exhale. Good. It must have been the first time that evil kissed my face. I'm going to do one more, and then we're going to start to work the core of it. And back. Good. Step both feet back. Come back into that tabletop position where your hands are directly under your shoulders. We're going to extend a leg all the way out and pull that belly in. Keep your back nice and straight. From here, take the other arm and reach it. And we're going to hold right here for 30 seconds. Keep pulling that belly away from the floor. Keep your gaze down towards the floor. Two, and release. Good, just give it a little shake side to side. We're going to go to the other side. So extend that leg out. Keep those hips parallel to the floor. Inhale, reach. 2, and 1. Lower it down, tuck your toes into the floor. We're gonna go into a down dog. So we're lifting that tailbone up towards the ceiling, pushing away, driving the hips up. Good, we're gonna take this now into a plank. Nice straight back, and lift into down dog, and plank. Push it up, and plank, hold. I want you to bring one knee in towards the chest, hold it here. Good, lift it all the way up, and then pull it through, staying in a high lunge here. Good, and you can just drop your hip down to the side if that feels good. Really just getting into that hip flexor. Good, step it back into your down dog, hold it here. Good, take it into plank, drive the other knee forward, hold. Step it back, drop down to your knees and come into a child's pose for a second. Good, shift the weight forward, step that leg through. Come into the high lunge on this side. And just rock that hip down to the side and up. Roll to the side. Good, one more time. Beautiful. Step back into plank. From here, we're gonna come down onto our elbows and we're gonna shift our weight to the side, coming into a side plank. You can have your legs staggered, you can stack them, you can even drop to your knees. So work with what feels good for you today. Try to pull the hips away from the floor. Nice deep breath in. Exhale. And 3. Good. Drop it down. We're just going to flip over to the other side. Get that elbow underneath and lift. Hold for another 10. Three, 2, and release. Let's roll onto our back. And from here, we're just gonna stretch out the back. So let's bring the knees into our chest. Wrap our arms around our knees, and then just rock it side to side. Nice deep breath in. And exhale. I know that you're tired, my love. Let's bring our knees now to 90. And from here, I want you to think about taking the pelvic bone and driving it down to the floor. So we're engaging the core muscles here, the abdominal muscles. Your knees are hip width apart. Get those arms straight up. From here, we're going to extend one leg out and the opposite arm out, hold. Now slowly bring it in without lifting that back and go to the other side. Keep pushing that back down. Focus on the core muscles. It's easy to let that back arch. Here we go. Other side. And in. I meant every word that I told each side. Take it out. And in, one more. Release the feet down to the floor. Take those arms straight out beside you. And you can either turn your knees to one side in this position, or you can bring your legs up to tabletop and then slowly roll them over to one side. You want to be able to keep those shoulders down on the floor. And once you've got the legs over, take a look towards the opposite fingers.
Secondhand, I felt a bit forgotten. Not your plan, but now the days of silence outgrow the fun things we have done. But tell me, do you want to carry on?
Slowly shift those legs over to the other side. Pull that belly in.
Without water, and they cave when it's cold. We could go till we're older. Put your head on my shoulder, and let's enjoy the ride.
Good. And bring those knees in. Give it a little hug again. And we're going to send one leg straight out. From here, I want you to take your opposite hand to the lower shin. The other hand is on the knee. We're going to pull our shoulders off the floor. Again, our back is pressing down. We're going to give 2 little tugs. So 1, 2, switch. 1, 2, switch. Big inhale. Good. Now, extend that leg down to the floor. The other leg we're going to lift up and come into a stretch right here. You can bend that knee if you feel that your back is starting to lift or if it's too much of a stretch. And when you're ready, you can lower that head down. And release that leg. Let's go to the other side.
Let's just live life. Let's just live life. Oh, plants don't grow without water, and they cave when it's cold. Oh, and we could go till we're older.
Good. Now roll those shoulders off the floor. Point the opposite toe, hover it over the floor. Now we're going to scissor those legs. So nice and straight. Single breath. Exhale.
I could dry out in the sun for you. Follow the deep dark ocean down. For you, I'd build the biggest kite and spend all of my time giggling, daydreaming.
Big inhale and exhale. Good. 3, 2, and 1. From here, legs are up. We're going to take our hands to the inner side of our feet and drive those knees down to the floor. Relax your head. Just releasing any tension in that low back.
If there's a valley, I'd build a bridge so that you could get back.
Good. Bring your legs together. From here, we're going to keep them in towards our knees. Place our hands by our ears. Pull the head and shoulders off the floor. Look towards your belly button, but make sure you still got a space in between your chin and your chest. We're going to extend those legs out. Pull them in. Keep that back pressing down. Exhale. Inhale. Good, we're gonna hold it for 10, 6, 5, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Good, just wiggle it out here. Now, from here, what we're gonna do is a little bit of work with our abs without having to do a lot of movement. So think about arching your back now. So you wanna have a nice big space underneath your back. Okay, then from here, I want you to tuck your tailbone down and under and start to, one vertebrae at a time, drive that back down. Good. Then exhale, arch again. Good, so pelvic rotations right here. And lift. Really squeeze the glutes at the top of that move. Arch, arch, opening up the front of the body, and rotate. Good. Now we're going to take it down, we're going to hold it right here. So really squeezing through the glutes, pelvic bone is up, pressing that back down, really engaging the abdominal muscles right here. Now we're gonna lift our shoulders, hands beside us, and we're just gonna pump them out here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Good, release the head and just shake it out. Now we're gonna do a little bit for our glutes because they are considered our core muscles as well. And we're gonna start by taking it up into our bridge nice and slow. So you wanna roll it up, push the hips up towards the ceiling, and we're just gonna hold it here. Nice deep breath in and exhale. And slowly lower it down one vertebrae at a time. Good, we're gonna do that again, pressing through the bottoms of your feet, driving the hips up, squeezing the glutes. And lower it down. Good, one more time, lift, and we're gonna hold for 30 seconds. Keep pushing the hips up. Work those glutes. And lower it down. Nice job. Let's take one foot and hook it over top of the other knee. Open up that knee and then bring your legs towards your chest, interlacing the fingers behind the opposite leg. And really trying to bring those knees as close to you as possible, getting that stretch into your glutes.
Close your eyes. Get some rest. I'm by your side. Lay your head on my chest.
Good, release it down. We'll do that on the other side.
I know you've had a really bad day. But I'm right here, it's gonna be okay. The world could fall down, it's gonna be okay. The sun could go out, we're gonna be okay. If all the blue skies ain't too gray, we're gonna be okay. Calm your soul. Hold my hand.
And release it down. We're going to keep our feet on the floor. And we're going to take our opposite hand, lift off the floor, and come down and bring it up towards that knee. Then we're going to pulse, pulse,
It hurt,
squeeze.
wasn't fair. It's over now, so don't despair.
Good job. Keep it up.
The world could fall down, it's gonna be okay. The sun could go
3,
out, we're gonna be
2,
okay.
1. Hold.
Skies
Release it down. Take it to the other side. Lift. And then pulse it out. Nice job. Keep it up. Almost there.
it's gonna be okay.
8, 7,
Go out, we're gonna
4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, hold. And release it down. Extend the arms and the legs out. Just get a nice full body stretch. Point your toes. Reach those fingers. Big inhale. Big exhale. One more time. And exhale. Good. Slide those arms down. Place your feet on the floor. We're going to bring them back up to tabletop position. And on this one, so get that lower back pushing down. Place one hand on the opposite leg, or both hands on the opposite leg. And I want you to try to drive that knee towards you. As you do that, you want to extend the other leg out without lifting your back. Keep pushing that knee in. Pull that knee back. Good. Again. Nice and slow. I'm going to do 2 more. Make sure you're doing this slow and thinking about that back. Don't let it lift. Keep pushing that other knee in your hand and up and release it down. Drop the feet. We're going to do the other side. So the key is to keep driving that knee towards you. All right, so get those legs back up, hands on the opposite knee. Start to drive it in towards your hands as you extend the other leg out. And in. And in. We're going to roll over to our side, lift up into a seated position, and we're going to extend our legs out as wide as we can. All right, so what you want to do here is sit right up on top of your sit bones, and then just roll those legs back slightly. Bring those arms out beside you, and we're going to rotate and then reach and try to saw off our baby toe, but just come as far as you can. Lift, pull the belly in, get nice and long through your spine. Exhale, and soft. And lift up nice and straight. Bring those hands down onto your toes, your shins, or behind your back. Whatever you need to do to keep that back straight as you start to bring your chest forward. You can have your hands in front of you. Grab in. Exhale, so you can sink a little farther. Good, slide it up. Let's bring our legs together and we're sitting up nice and tall. And from here, we're just going to pull our toes towards us. Inhale the arms up. And then I want you to think about there being a ball right here. And you want to try to round over that ball. Good. And then lift it up nice and tall. Big inhale, pull the belly in. Exhale, try to round over that ball. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Exhale, lift. And then bring the arms straight. And now we're going to arch through our back and round it out. And lift and try to touch our toes. Good. Round it out. Tuck that tailbone down and under. And lift. Round it out. And lift. Hold here. Good. And then come and sit cross-legged. And let's bring one arm in front of the other, rounding that out. Big inhale. Really open up that back.
Now I'm staring at the ground, stepping over eggshells spread all around.
And then just switch which arm is on top.
So tell me, what can I do? Do I tiptoe around to pick up a broom? Can we sweep up this mess, or did we make a mess?
Good. Exhale the arms behind your head and then just drop your chin to your chest.
Do you feel alone in our home?
And look up center. Exhale those arms down. Let's take a deep breath, shoulders up to your ears. And then let it go. Again, big inhale. And let it go. Nice job, guys. You did it. I hope you enjoyed today's workout. That's it for me today. You take care, and I'll see you on the next one.